Hello, kings and queens. This is Earth Angel. I have a divine message for you. The divine is very, very happy with you listening to your intuition. Many of you are or have been in a marriage or a relationship where things weren't going as you would like them to, or you thought that you were going into a marriage or a relationship with another divine person. And shortly after, you found that they were of lower vibration. Um, Many are called a karmic partner. Definitely not who you wanted a divine relationship or a marriage with. Some of you found that the relationship that you were with a person that was cheating in one way or another, or lying, or was just not on board with what you were or what you had found. Listening to inspirational people helped you to find, grow, and strengthen who you are and what you believed you were bringing to a relationship. However, you were pillow talking with your counterpart, and you found that they were not on board with what you had hoped as far as having a marriage or relationship. There are some of you, not many, but there are some who found out that they walked into or they married a karmic person shortly after. Now, there is a person who found that pillow talking with this person, trying to get them on board, this is what we need to do, made them completely turn another way. So if they were cheating, they decided to cheat even more. I'll use that as an example. The thing about it is, they tried to say that I'm cheating because of you wanted to do more of this inspirational stuff, instead of just saying, that's not me, I don't want to do it, and then you can decide which way you want to take this relationship or marriage. But I found that many of you have found out who you were with and decided to depart from that relationship or that marriage, or are still thinking of giving space or departing from a marriage because you found that the person that you were with, you thought they were divine, but you shortly found out that they are of a lower vibration. They are karmic. You don't have that same, you're not on the same page. There isn't balance. And it's hard to communicate with them. So one way or another, you have gone through, or you're going through, this stage of where you have finally decided to let go and let God. You know that you are a divine person, and that this person that you're with is definitely not on the same page. So that you're looking at, I want to go further in my divinity. I know that I am a divine soul, and there's more for me to learn. There's more for me to reach. And so I want to continue on this path of inspiration. And so you have distanced yourself, and you are looking at continuing to grow, continuing to listen to the inspiration that you have received because of your divinity. So you are growing God, the Most High God, Divine, congratulates you for using your intuition, listening to your intuition, using your discernment of what you need to do and what path you should go down, or up, shall I say, instead of go down. But it is important for you to know that you are more than a conqueror. You are more than what another person has told you you are. Maybe someone tried to bring you down. You're not all that. Maybe they said that. But you said, I am more. I am who I am. I am a god or a goddess. I am a child of God. You understand your worth, and you want to properly go on learning and doing what you need to do in your life. So right now, it's very important for people to stop and look at what is going on. We can be in a karmic relationship and have our heart broken in two. A lot of us have went through that, not just one person. You can be with a counterpart, or God can give you a new counterpart. And believe me, their heart has been broken as much as yours has. There is always balance. But what God wants is for you to come together with a person who is going to heal your heart, but for you to also heal their heart. For some of you, you're like, I need to learn more. I need to do more stuff to get into balance, to be able to do more for them while they do for me, right? Not just to have it one way. So right now you're going through that dark night of the soul. You're going through the change. You're awakening to your life of how it is supposed to be, not settling for what you always have settled for, not going through being put down or cheated on or lied to. You're looking for a higher vibration, for your higher self, right? And God will bring you together with that person, that counterpart who has a higher vibration, who has a higher self. When you do the work, you learn that you separate from a person. You learn to be independent. You learn that it is okay to be by yourself until you are brought together with your ideal, with your real person who really wants love. Okay? So you are entering a stage, many of you, like I said, going through that dark night of the soul, wanting to know, wondering, what is my next step? Where do I go from here? So you are learning how to become a better version of yourself. Learning to live with yourself until you are ready for real love. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. I love you all. The Divine says, bravo, congratulations for making it, for awakening and making it to this next step. I love you all. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.